also known as Robin. I have a small crochet business called Sweet Beans Crochet where I make and sell crochet plushies. I have been on a little hiatus, a little business hiatus. So normally I am also making and selling safety eyes. Peep at the picture. I have a bunch of different safety eyes that I do paint and sell for amigurumi. So if you make amigurumi, or if you crochet plushies, or if you're just hanging out with me because you're a crafty person who likes to watch entertaining people, hopefully, then just follow along. I have a good time over here. This week in particular, I'm actually just going to be rebuilding my business. My house flooded a couple weeks ago and I lost a lot of my business stuff. So I was unable to complete orders. I've been unable to ship anything. I've been unable to crochet. And because of the help from all my internet friends, from you guys, from my Instagram, from Nooks Hooks, Madeline Mayco, Melly Inspired Crochet, from all of my friends, even new friends I've met recently, I just wanted to say thank you because I've been able to rebuild and order and hopefully get stuff in to help rebuild the business. So without further ado, another company who actually helped me with my recovery process, which I'm really excited to share right now, is Munbin, which is a thermal printing company. They did send me their thermal label printer and some test labels. I ordered pink and they're super cute. I did open that package because I didn't realize what it was, but this is the sample pack of the pink and they're just flowery, pretty explosion colors. I think that is so cute. And they sent me some test labels, which is great because I need these to ship my products. Guys, if you did help me or if you did get anything on my Amazon list or if you did ship me anything, thank you so much. It helped a lot and it's still helping. So if you did still want to help, I do have links below, but don't feel at all pressured. I know it's all hard for everyone right now. Even just watching this YouTube video and watching it all the way through is greatly appreciated. I really wasn't expecting this company to reach out to me. I don't do a lot of collaborations here, but this seemed perfect, not only to make the small business easier, but their labels are so cute and it looks like it's going to be really easy to use. So I'm excited to print out my first shipping label with you guys for an order that I've had pending for a while. It's been pending because of the flood. The pretty box she comes in, nice and bright. It says Unleash Business Creativity, and immediately they have connection directions and a USB, Bluetooth directions, and she's pink. She's pink. I did to use this pink printer. And I'm going to set up and clear off this whole section behind me. This is my gaming computer. I am a gamer, which I haven't gamed in so long, and I'm so excited to get back into that also and find myself and just, you could be a small business owner. I'm also a full-time employee and I can be a gamer. I could be anything I need to be, and those are things I need to be. Up on my desk, I'm gonna make some room. I'm gonna actually plug in my monitors because I did receive some plugs I ordered to get everything working again, hopefully. So I'm gonna be doing that behind the scenes. Check back in, everything should be ready and lit up and pretty and clean. I'm actually gonna go check my P.O. box for the very first time. So for those of you who don't know, in the last 30 seconds of my last video, I shared with you guys that I have a P.O. box now to protect my address, and then also to give you guys a place to send anything. So if you wanted to send me a letter or send me a package or absolutely anything, this P.O. box is going to be for that. So I'm gonna go in there and see what we got. Okay, I'm back in my room. There were 3 packages in the P.O. box. The one that I think had a name on it was Amanda, but I'm gonna be thanking everyone in this video. So if you don't want to see the recovery process of Sweet Beans Crochet, you might want to skip this video because it's going to be me rebuilding, me unboxing things because I had to order tons of stuff to get my business back to where it was. So here are boxes and just lovely packages from my best friends and friends on here. If you're on my YouTube, you're one of my friends. The chair that I ordered for myself, so I'm going to be building it. Again, this is my computer section. I did have to buy the desk. All of my computer monitors are still the same, and I do have to replace quite a couple things for my computer, but so far that's where we're at. And if you're riding along this journey with me of rebuilding my business, thank you so much. Something I've never touched on is ring lights. I did just rip this open. This is the one by Target, the Heyday ring light. Unfortunately, this is my 3rd time purchasing it. The first time my bunny snipped the cord, and then I was really careful about it and I never let that happen again. And then the second one I bought obviously drowned in the flood. The whole ring light went underwater and I cannot revive it. So this is now my 3rd Target ring light, but I keep repurchasing it because I clearly love it. I love the color and I love that there's so many versatile settings. You can have it looking down, you can have it looking up, you can have it at different heights, so it can be short and it can be really tall. There is a light attached, so if you need the light or if you don't. This is my preferred ring light for filming, so if you do plan on filming or if you were looking into ring lights, I really do like this one. It's only 30 bucks, which is still expensive, but 30 bucks is way better than some of them, which are like over $100. To each their own. I film on my phone, so that's why it's the phone kind. A couple of lovely ladies personally sent me some beautiful packages, and she sent it in this yarn box. One of my best friends, Melanie Inspired Crochet, sent me this package. It's yarn. She didn't tell me what was in them, by the way. I'm not sure. Do you want a sneak peek before I look? Because I'm already looking. Guys, it's full of yarn. It's full of yarn. Oh, I could just cry. So again, as I said earlier in this video, my studio went underwater and flooded a couple weeks ago, and because of the flood, I had to throw away thousands of dollars of yarn, and I'm grateful I do still have some yarn in my collection, and I obviously will be purchasing yarn because there are different kinds of yarn. As yarn enthusiasts, we need a couple different kinds to make our projects, but Melly sent me some beautiful skeins, and right before my house flooded, I was actually going to do a yarn trade with her because of the wall that I had, and she's got walls of yarn, and we were going to do this beautiful trade, and it just ended up not working out because my yarn went underwater, and this sweet, lovely woman just did the most. No cone. I've never worked with that yarn before. I've never worked with any of this, actually. Parfait Chunky, the infamous Parfait Chunky. I've never touched a skein of this yarn. Can you believe that? Thank you, Melly, for immersing me, and it's a beautiful color. It's called Moja Dream Marshmallow. It looks like Posh. It looks and kind of feels like Posh. I lost all my Posh. Ooh, and Naughty Ball, and I heard this is similar to Posh too. Naughty Ball in Lemon and an Ocean. It's turning into a yarn haul. Gumdrop, giving me Sweet Snuggles Light vibes. I love me some Sweet Snuggles Light. I'm obviously gonna try it and tell you guys, but I feel like this is gonna be like Sweet Snuggles Light. Velvet and Parfait Chunky. Okay, she done did me, and there's another box staring at me. Can you believe it? And then the other things are personal care, which I'm going to unbox personally and privately and go message this sweet, lovely woman because, God. Okay, well, I was about to shut it off, but I can't because, oh my God. I wasn't expecting this. Like, I wasn't expecting anything, but like, I was not expecting. I need to read the note. She has these little note cards. I got my note card idea from her, actually, so I send little notes too, and she started forming hers, and then shortly after when I heard she was like doing note cards to write notes to people, I started doing that too. Mine look a little different, obviously, but it's just you're inspired by different people all the time, and I was definitely inspired by her to do the notes, and she does the notes, and it's just so cute. I freaking love Melly. She's just the sweetest person in the whole wide world. I'm not gonna read the note out loud to the video, but I'm keeping that forever. I need now I need to have a little box. Now I need to get a little box to keep like my little sweet collectible collection friend notes in. I don't know. I was gonna stop filming, but now I can't because this lady, do you see what she did? Do you see this? These are prim hooks. And then she said these are dupe hooks in here. And they do look like dupes. I could see, I don't know if you guys know. You guys versed in hooks. You can see the neck. That was super smart of her. How cool. I get to try out new hooks. Prim is very specific. And a lot of people hate on prim. A lot of people don't like it. I'm just gonna cry. Because like when you lose everything, like and when you end up with nothing, it's like, look at them. These are the big ones. I love prim hooks. And I really wish, maybe in the future, Melly will add glitter to them. I don't think she'll do that because she likes her hooks. She loves her clover. Oh, so cute. Okay, this is just beautiful. And then how fun. Now there's like a little baggie for hooks. I never had a hook bag. I had a crochet bag, but I never had a hook bag. So this makes it a lot easier actually to crochet on the go. All my bathroom stuff went underwater, so it's really nice to have some bathroom stuff. Thank you. That's box 1. Oh my gosh, let me make a clip for box 2. Ready for a sneak peek? This is box number 2 for Melly. Do you see those colors? Oh my God. Yarn is a whole addiction. And these yarns, well, I see Sweet Snuggles, but I've never seen the other yarns before. Ever. It looks like they're all Are they all Premier yarns? Yeah. So this is Gumdrop. This is so pretty. Look how beautiful this yarn is. So she got me every color? Melly. She got me, well, I don't know how many colors there are of it, but well, now I know. I probably never would have like gone out of my way to get that because I wouldn't have known, and now I know. I'll let you guys know. I'll try it and I'll let you guys know. It's probably going to be super soft. It looks super soft. Favorite color of Premier. She does always talk about rain. Always hear her talk about rain. I've never seen it. I've never seen Parfait Chunky. I've never felt Parfait Chunky because it's all online and it feels super soft. It feels just like a thin Sweet Snuggles, and it's not even that much thinner. Obviously you could tell the weights are different, but that is going to be so nice to work with. So sweet. Give me your favorite color. I'm gonna cry later. I'm gonna bawl big girl tears. Bloom. These are so pretty. And I'm so grateful because I've been really into like the variegated like yarns lately. They've been so like attractive like visually versus just like I use a lot of just plain colors, which are beautiful too. Like I'm about to unbox some plain colors, but like look, love me some Sweet Snuggies. So now I gotta go crochet something. Look at all this beautiful yarn. Do you even freaking see this? Do you see this? I don't even know what to say. Like, thank you is not even enough. Like, thank you like a million times over. And I just feel like crocheting you something and sending you crocheted plushies, but I know you can crochet them. I'm continuing to unbox packages from you lovely, beautiful people. And I had to open it to find out who it was from because there was no name on the front. But I opened it and I opened the letter, and this is from Anna. Anna, I don't know how much you're comfortable with me saying, girl, but I am gonna say this. Anna's 11 years old and she just wrote me the most beautiful, beautiful message and note, and I already was feeling like when I wrote my should I give up video that because of the support from the community that I cannot give up, like cannot, should not, would not give up, and in my heart I don't want to give up. Would it have been easier for me to just not have continued the crochet business? Probably. I mean, I've invested a lot that now it's like has to be redone. But Anna, reading your message, I'm so glad that anyone is able to get anything out of my videos, and if that's just a positive message or like encouragement, or if you were able to literally start your crochet business because you were just encouraged by my videos, like that makes me just so, it's eye-opening to hear that from someone. So I just want to say thank you. And I'm so excited to open up your package. You did a beautiful job wrapping everything. It's like literally Christmas packaging. The cutest little turtle I have ever seen. And you crocheted it so beautifully. Oh my gosh. My little sisters are gonna die when they see this. The first crochet creature I ever made was a turtle. His name is Herschel. I gave him to my little sister, so she actually has him, but Herschel is beat up and Herschel was not the best creation. This is so beautiful. Obviously, I know you have a business, and there's a reason because you are very talented. Thank you so much, Anna. That was really sweet of you. This little turtle actually just melts my whole heart. Next package is by Amanda, which is High Cliff Creations. You get the note. Hold on. I've heard of this yarn. I have never tried it myself, but this is the Just Chenille, and this is Handmade Chenille yarns. These are both white, chunky. That is really pretty. And I see hooks. I see hooks in here. My fave. Never done diamond art, but I've heard it's really soothing on the brain. Pretty hook. Got the prim. Love me with some prim. And then furls. Actually, I tried this at my friend Victoria's house, but I don't remember. I'll have to try them again. We're gonna try them out. Diane, you did not have to do all this, girl. You did not have to do this. Like, every little thing counts. And every person who says like it's not much, it means so much. But I can't believe you did all of this. I mean, all of the girls who sent me personal packages, thank you. And all like you who helped in any way. More package, which is a Michael's package, which is super exciting. Look at all this beautiful yarn. This is amazing. And actually some of these colors I don't have right now because they went underwater. Thank you for all the support. I'm hopefully going to be finishing up my first pattern. So Paisley is a bunny pattern that I've been working on. I have her partly worked up here. Body base for Paisley. I know she doesn't look very put together right now, but she will have her ears and she will be all sewn together. But she's got these big chunky thighs, she's got her pretty arms, and she's just got this sitting bun, which I have bunnies and this is how they sit. Yeah, she'll be I'll be having her out to test very soon. As you may have known before, I had little notepads I would put in every single order that I don't have anymore. So I did order some new ones and I updated them. So this is what they look like now. Unfortunately, I do not have a picture. Well, actually, I could pop up a picture of what they looked like before. But let me just read this one to you. It says, share your special makes on social media and tag me at Sweet Beans Crochet. And then there's a little spot for your name. And it says, made with care and attention to detail. Seriously, thank you for supporting my business, my dream, my family, and so much more. And then my name. I thought this was nice because I realized I didn't have my name on anything. So it finally has my name on it. And it tells you guys to tag me in your makes, which I wasn't doing before. And then I'll still obviously have discount codes here and there, but it's not going to be permanently on my notepads the way they were before. So just updating one of those business things that, you know, things change, life happens, and I did have to make new ones. So I did update them. They look a little bit different, still pretty much the same, but yeah, I thought that was cool. So I wanted to share it with you guys. When I check back in, hopefully I'll have my finished pattern to share with you. Okay, we are here at the sacred place. I think it's yarn sale week. I haven't been to Hobby Lobby in so long, so we'll find out. In true Florida fashion, I went in there and it was not raining and I came out and it's like dumping. Oh my goodness. So I just went to Hobby Lobby and I got a couple sweet yarns. I have some plans. I'm going to be working on a couple of things that I have tingling through my bones. As you guys know, I've talked about Paisley probably enough, but this is the base of Paisley. She doesn't look like much. She's gonna be so cute when she's done. This was just me working up her for the second time. I'm gonna be sewing on her legs and doing her embroidery and all that jazz to take pictures. But let me share with you the yarn that I got today. So keep in mind, this is a 30% off Hobby Lobby week. So like, I'm not gonna shop there for a full price week, but I got this Crafters Secret cotton yarn just in black to do embroidery. And then I got these two furry yarns. It says Fur the Moment in frosted mauve and in soft pink. I think these would be super cute accents. I don't even know exactly which pattern, but I have a couple dragons in my mind, and I have the convention coming up in a month and a half, just about, almost 2 months, but a little bit under 2 months. So I have to start prepping for that convention, you guys. I have nothing. I feel like I've got a couple big pieces, but I have no small pieces. So let me share with you guys this chenille yarn that I got. I know you guys already know what this is, but it's the Adorable yarn, and I just never, well, I had invested a couple of skeins that I lost, so I did go back in there, and I just had this chenille yarn on my mind, so I grabbed a couple skeins. The rainbow color, this pretty blue, got sandstone, which is a skin tone, gray, white, and pink and yellow. I didn't get every color. They had a couple of other colors. They had a couple different blues. They had another pink that was darker. They had 2 purples. I didn't get all of the colors. I just got a couple. I have something in mind. One of my besties is putting out a pattern soon, so I just wanted to try it out and use these yarns. I feel like the perfect vision for what I want her to look like. So, and I have a feeling this will work well with Parfait Chunky. I'm not sure yet. I haven't worked with it, but I did unpack a little bit of Parfait Chunky yesterday, so I'm hoping that they work well together. I'm not too sure. I'm pretty okay with mixing different yarn types. I have used Bernat with a couple different variations before, but I've never used like Parfait Chunky with a couple variations, but I've actually never touched or crocheted with Parfait Chunky, so I'm excited. This gives me those vibes. It's just different colors, so I'm hoping to work with them and make something beautiful. It is super glary in here, but I don't want to take my glasses off. I just got off from work. Oh, there we go. I just got off from work. It is Monday, August 26th, and I got a couple new skeins of yarn. The only things I've been working with like this past 3 weeks has been Sweet Snuggles, and I had a couple skeins of Bernat that were saved that I've been using too to make my Miss Paisley. But I stopped by, I got some Walmart yarn. So I got this Cloud 9, so soft, from Bernat. As I said, I feel like variegated colors are just calling my name. Do I know what I'm gonna make with this? Not exactly, but do I need it in my collection? Absolutely. My friend Victoria actually showed me this color and that it was such a beautiful color, so I feel like I need to make something out of it. And then she also showed me this yarn, which is Mainstays. She makes velvet snakes out of them. I'm not probably gonna make a snake, but I'm definitely gonna make something cute. It's very chunky velvet yarn, and it was on sale. It was only $5.50. I don't know if it's on sale everywhere or if it was just my Walmart, but I got a couple skeins of the black as well because I'm gonna be making some soot sprites for the convention I have coming up in a month and a half. It's coming up so quickly, I can't even imagine how quickly the time's gonna fly. And then I have all the safety eye orders that I'm gonna be getting out to you guys as soon as I get the rest of the supplies to make safety eye orders, which I think I'm almost completely ready to start producing again. Then I will be shipping those out to you. Let me share with you a couple of the makes that I worked on this weekend. Long time no see. It has been literally 5 minutes. So I don't know what I shared with you last. I feel awful. I feel like I haven't filmed much, and when I do pick up the camera, I don't remember to like say what I need to say, but there's currently a tester call up on my page for my Paisley the Bunny pattern, which is my first ever pattern. So I've been really like nervous about it. I've been really excited to see your guys' responses, and I see so many of my YouTube friends applying, which is great because I recognize all your names. So I see you guys applying, and I remember when you were messaging me when my house was flooding, and it was just, it's all coming full circle now because now I need help testing, and you guys are here again. So thank you so much. If you applied to test, by the time I post this video, it's probably going to be done. Hopefully I might have, I don't think I'll have Paisley posted yet, but she'll definitely be in testing. So speaking of Paisley, this is like OG Paisley with her long ears, her floppy ears, and I do hope to add a modification to give her raised ears like Maui, like the different breed of bunny. So I do plan on doing that. And this is the straw bunny version. This is before I made her ears longer. So this is the straw bunny, and then I'm currently in the middle of making the blue bunny, but she's basically a low-sew bunny pattern, and I gave her chunky thighs to resemble like my real bunnies, and she had little feet, and she's just, I feel like the perfect sitting bunny. So if that's your jam, it's my jam. It's like a little kawaii, like cute bunny. So yeah, I'm working on the blueberry bunny. I've got strawberry and regular Paisley, and I posted her on my website and someone purchased her. So I do get to package her up with Maurice, the monkey, which is a pattern by Melly Inspired Crochet, and I get to package them up and send them off to their forever home. And that just melts my heart, the fact that I posted her and then someone did buy a plushie from me, because normally on my website, it's just safety eyes. I only ever really see people purchase the safety eyes. Occasionally it'll be a sewing stick, but it was Paisley. It wasn't just any plushie, it was her. So that meant a lot to me. I don't know if you happen to be watching the video, but if you are, like, you made my whole entire day. The safety eye orders mean a lot to me too. Don't get me wrong, I appreciate everything, but seeing a plushie sell, it's just like, I never really saw them online. There is one of my friends, Tiffany, who does happen to buy a couple of my plushies. So Tiffany has a little mini collection of Sweet Beans crochet plushies at her house, and hopefully I'll be sending her my Amara, the Plague Doctor Amara dragon. So thankfully that was saved, and I'm gonna be shipping that to her. Okay, moving on. The other plushie that I made was Miss Glee, which is Joy. This is by Melly Inspired. It is a free pattern on her page. I did her hair a little bit differently. I did follow her directions, but I did give her like, well, I guess she looks a little bald right there. But I just swept her hair up differently, and I embroidered because I don't have my safety eyes up yet, as you guys are probably very aware at this point, because I keep bringing it up because I'm like so immersed in doing the safety eyes that like I'm not uncomfortable embroidering, because I embroider too. But do you guys like it? I tried a different technique this time. And I forgot to add her dress stars and the tuft of hair, but I'm definitely going to add the tuft of hair so that she looks more like the emotion she's supposed to be. This is a free pattern on Melly's page, and it is just so cute, and it works up pretty quick. Although I did spend a couple hours working on a modification to her pattern. So I used her free pattern to make sadness. Melly's going to be coming out with all the emotions, I'm pretty sure. Don't quote me on that, but I am working on making Sadness out of the same body. So I know Sadness does have like a plumper body in the movie, but I'm using Melly's body to work on Sadness. And currently she's in the stage of getting her wig done. I changed up her hair pattern just to give her like the actual Sadness. I forget which way I had it, but I'm gonna be pinning it down and sewing it. This is her crazy wig for now. not very productive crochet-wise. Today on my lunch, I crocheted one soot sprite. It's a pretty big soot sprite, so I'm really excited to have that checked off. I want to have tons of little soot sprites and maybe like 3 big ones. So that is in my plans for like convention inventory. Definitely need to make another paisley, like a regular paisley, and I wanted to give her some Halloween modifications. So I know Halloween's coming up and everyone's doing Halloween patterns, and I'm over here making a bunny pattern in August. And I know it's not like the time for bunnies, but if, you know, it just happened to be when it sparked in my head, when the pattern hit me, and it didn't happen to be in February, March, or April, which is kind of when people would be doing the bunny stuff for Easter. So I'm gonna be giving her some Halloween modifications to make her fun. I'm gonna make a zombie bunny. Oh, I think I was gonna make another one pumpkin themed. So I was gonna make a pumpkin bunny and I was gonna make a zombie bunny. These are just ideas that I've had and being like very open and clear with you guys about what I'm planning for my pattern. And I also have plans to hopefully write patterns for character bodies. I'm going to be making a body style for characters I want to be making to sell at the convention. So I'm going to be using inspired characters from different anime and movies, and hopefully making body styles that in plush yarn, because a lot of these cute amigurumi anime characters are all made in acrylic yarn. So I do want to make one in a plush yarn that is the right size for what I'm looking for. And if it happens to be something that you guys are interested in, I can probably write the pattern up now that I have written a pattern before. Because this is a big adventure, and I'm already I'm over a year into my crochet journey. I'm almost a year into my business journey that is going to be coming up in October. So I feel like I'm hitting all these milestones and I'm finding my style as I go. Obviously, I feel like the past 4 months, I've really found my style with crochet. I'm not just crocheting the generic stuff anymore. I'm really finding like pieces and even just making the plushies that everyone else makes in my own style, which I'm sure we all find and we all do. So I'm just finding the growth of myself on here really interesting, because I can go back to a video from 8 months ago and see my style back then, and it's very different from now, which I'm sure even now if I look forward and look back on this video, it'll probably be different even then. So growth. And Paisley, I love her big ears. I'm very proud of her. And then I am hoping to paint some safety eyes and make a safety eye paisley, which I have not done yet. And I did something. I got some yarn. What are you thinking? Robin, you have enough yarn. You don't need any more yarn. You have Sweet Snuggles Light. Yes, I do have Sweet Snuggles Light, and I love Sweet Snuggles Light. It's my favorite yarn to work with. Personally, I really, really love it. But because I'm planning out some patterns and I have some ideas in my head, and I really just want to make some things a little bit smaller. I know people always want to like go to markets and make things bigger and make things more, you know, you can get more for your money if it's bigger, and fair enough. However, I'm going to be going to the convention. My plan is to make the body styles, as I told you, and in order to make these characters the way that I'm envisioning them, I do need yarn that is not as large as Sweet Snuggles Light. So I did purchase yarn, which is to be expected. I mean, I lost a lot of my yarn. I lost a lot of variations. I lost all my fluffy yarn. So things are going to be coming. I'm going to be ordering things as we go, and I'm sure you guys understand. So let me just share with you guys this premiere order. Instead of going over all the colors, I'm just gonna actually put it in my yarn wall, make it all pretty, and then show you guys an overview of my Premier Basic chenille and the Parfait Chunky all together, because I'm really excited to just organize it. And I feel like me showing every single skein in the video isn't gonna be very, very interesting to all of you. So let me just show you it when I organize it on the yarn wall. Wednesday night, and this is supposed to be blueberry paisley, but she doesn't have her blueberry tail yet. And well, he has standing up ears, just like my Maui boy. So those are my 3 paisleys, no safety eyes yet. And I'm currently working on another pattern. Y'all need to stop me. You need to stop me right now. Don't stop me. It's okay, I'm on a roll. I am making Naruto. I shouldn't have said it. I should have let you guess, but I'm making Naruto. And actually I meant for him to be like hand-sized, like small, like a small cute little toy Naruto, and I'm sure if I worked him up in acrylic he probably would turn out to be that size. But I'm using Sweet Snuggles and he's turning out humongous. So, and he's got hips. I did not mean to give him hips. He's a hippie dude. I'll have to fix that in the pattern, but I am starting a Naruto pattern. So if there's any weebs, anyone who likes a Naruto or anime, I'm making a Naruto pattern and I'm really excited. So I have plans, I have it all written down, like for what my vision is. My drawings kind of suck, so just like don't pause that. That's it. I'm just motivated and I wanted to share it with you. Hey, it is late. It is Saturday. It is Saturday late. And I have this indestructible new eyeliner that like does not come off no matter what I use on it. So like, don't look at that. Don't look at it, okay? We're not looking at it. But I really wanted to share this with you before I close out like this whole, it's been 2 weeks. This vlog has been 2 long weeks of just me recording what I'm doing and then like forgetting to record what I'm doing. Like today, I painted for the first time. It was my first time painting since the flood. And I did these beautiful eyes for a special character that I'm working on right now. And if you're on my Instagram, you're gonna already see this because I'm gonna definitely have this on Instagram before I can post this video. So let me just say, I was doubting it. At this stage, I was like, you know what? I just filmed this whole entire thing with my water bottle in the front. I'm like, he doesn't look very cute. He doesn't have ears to hear me. He doesn't look very cute, but I'm using Parfait Chunky for the first time. Technically, this is my first plushie using Parfait Chunky, and you know, he looks good. He looks good. This is my pattern. So like I'm working on a pattern, you guys. This is my second pattern ever after Paisley. And I knew it was going to be Naruto. I knew it was going to be characters because your girl's going to a convention and I need characters at my convention. So this is for my own personal use. And if y'all like him, then maybe he'll be for your use too. He doesn't look very good right now. And just like that, now you know who he is and you know he looks a lot better than he did before. And then this is his little headband. Let me bring out his big brother just to show you guys. This is technically Shippuden Naruto with the black outfit, but let me show you the one I made first, which was not Shippuden outfit. I basically just forgot the black. But he's all sewn together and he's completely done. He just doesn't have the black up top, which this is my first rendition of the pattern. This is with Sweet Snuggles and Chenille Home Slim. This is my first one ever, and I think he's pretty substantial in size. I really like his size. He's gonna be called like my large or my like regular sized character, and then I'm gonna be making a mini version of them, so stay tuned. Like if you're into this kind of stuff, if you like anime characters, if you like Naruto, if you like Demon Slayer, if you like Jujutsu Kaisen, if you like One Piece, I do plan on doing some One Piece stuff, which I haven't gotten into that anime yet, but I'm definitely going to be doing some pieces because I'm going to the convention. And look at him. So these are the eyes I painted today. It's not something I currently offer yet. I do have some orders I need to complete for you guys. Now that I have my eyeball station up and running, I'm going to be helping get out their orders. This is what I've been working on. You can see the size difference between Parfait Chunky and the Michaels Chenille Home Slim yarn. So with this Naruto, I did 30mm eyes, and with Parfait Chunky, I did 20mm. I probably could have gone up to 25, but I didn't want them to overwhelm his face. And he's going to be called the Ninja Boy, unless I come up with a cooler name for him. I mean, if you guys want to come up or help me come up with, I've been thinking of like a ramen topping name that's not Naruto to call him. I think that might be funny. It could be anything, I guess, but he could just be called Ninja Boy. That's just kind of what I'm thinking right now. But with Paisley, I have like a whole like little animal idea going on in my brain, but because I'm working on convention plushies, I really can't let myself dive into making tons of like little critters that are not, I'm not going to be bringing that kind of animal to the convention. Bunnies, I think I have a whole bunny section, so I think that'll be fine. But with like other animals, I'm not really planning on bringing too many other kinds of animals. I also spent a majority, like a super huge long majority of today 3D printing. And not only did I 3D print, but I was designing, and designing a 3D print takes so much time and energy. You have to learn the software, you have to understand what it's telling you what to do, and yeah, you can watch a video, but you have to watch like tons of videos to understand what you're doing. So I built my own tool today because my last safety eye tool went underwater in the flood and it was wood, and I'm not gonna decontaminate wood that way that was soaked in poop water. So I 3D printed my own, and I did this basic shape. This was really hard. This was so hard to like come up with on the 3D printer. You don't even want to know how long it took me to 3D print this. But it works, and it does put in safety eyes, so I did it on the 20mm and on the 30mm, and it worked. And I tried putting my engraving on it, and that did not work very well. So the only other thing I'm going to do if I want to put it on my website would be to make sure that engraving looks good, and then I might be posting them in different colors, obviously. But this is just the first prototype, and it's the one that I used to put these safety eyes in. See how many prototypes I had? I had all these prototypes. I tried all different sizes. That's what I spent my day off today doing, and I plan on working on some more patterns and then painting. And also, if you happen to comment on my videos, let me just say, I read every single comment, and I appreciate you, and I love all of you, and if you spread positivity, thank you. You haven't heard back from me, and it's been weeks. I see you, I hear you. Thank you for leaving a sweet comment. Thank you for saying anything positive. I'm so sorry that I didn't respond to you, and it's my goal to get back to you. I just have a full-time job that's been pretty demanding, and obviously this full-time job that's also demanding, so I've been a little bit overwhelmed, and I have so much on my brain. I've been keeping, like, well, it's covered up by this, but I've been keeping this notebook, and I've been, like, filling my notebook up with just everything in my brain, and it's overwhelming. So one of the things that I've offloaded was worrying about Instagram and worrying about my photos right now, me stressing about how my photos look and if they are up to par with how they were before. It's not fair to myself for me to be so like unresolved with the fact that my photos don't look that way anymore. And it's such a minuscule thing, and I could just go outside and go take a picture outside, which I might end up doing. You know, you might end up seeing that kind of photo from me from the future while I'm waiting for my room to be done. Or you might just see me do a makeshift kind of photo in front of my computer. I don't know. I mean, I love my computer, but I don't know if that's the vibes for my crochet account. Offloaded my Instagram. I basically just haven't taken photos of anything since, and you guys can kind of tell that if you're on my Instagram. I am in a couple pattern tests, and I am obviously doing patterns that I want to post there, so I'm gonna have to take photos at some point to post. But I've also been neglecting to respond to like direct messages and to YouTube comments. It's just something that I've like offloaded, something that if I focus on it, it is just one more thing on my plate. So when I get to it, I'll get to it, and I don't think worrying and stressing about it is going to do me any good for my mental health. So I do apologize. I don't mean it any offense, and I really do love you. If you sent me any love, I love you right back. Thank you so much. But sorry if I didn't respond to you. I did read it. I do read them. That's all I wanted to say. Good night. I thought this would be the perfect time to close off this week's vlog. It is Monday, Labor Day, and thankfully I'm off for my full-time job today. But for the past 2 weeks, I've just been filming and creating this video for you guys. And Paisley, my bunny pattern, is live. I just posted her. All the testers finished. All her photos are done. I made the PDFs and everything today. So in memory of Paisley, here are all the ones I've made the past 2 weeks. And then I did already sell one with Victoria in Nebraska, and one of the ones I was just holding also sold on my website. So I was over the moon. I can't believe that's happening. I promise I already am. Let me just share this with you. I am already painting safety eyes, so my little army is being created, and I swear in my next vlog I will be sharing all the orders that I've been making and then all the ones to come. It might just take me a little while to get back on my feet completely. But if you were wondering about when you're getting your order, I swear it's coming. Right now, I'm still working through the last week of July into the first week of August, because that's when everything went down, and that's when I was about to send out those orders in the first place. So I'm just finally catching up to those, and I'm soon gonna be working through my September orders. So I just wanted to say thank you so much for being patient with me. I am working on them. They are looking beautiful so far in memory of all the plushies that I've made. So I shared Paisley, and she's live. So if you wanted the pattern for that little bunny, it is live on my website and on Etsy. On Etsy, it is a little bit more expensive. There is a little bit of an upcharge because they upcharge for me. So It just saves you some money if you are willing to buy it on my website. The only difference is it's not an instant download. I do have to manually email them to each and every one of you if you do buy it on there, so just be patient with me. I do try and do it within 10 minutes so you can have the pattern right away. So just wanted to put that in there, let you know. Let me just say, I feel like I could cry happy tears because I put out my first pattern, and a couple of my like regulars like on here and on Instagram, I can tell who you are and y'all bought it, and there's like 4 of you. I can't explain to you how happy that makes me feel, like not because you spent your money, but like also you decided to spend your money on something that I made like this. And I don't know, I just don't get the jitters like this necessarily with eyeball sales because it's a physical product, but when it's something like this where it's just, I just want to say thank you. So if you're purchasing my pattern, it's been just a couple hours now, and I just wanted to say thank you. It's surreal to see it like pop up on my Square site, and I can't imagine when it pops up on my Etsy, because I did post it on Etsy too. But oh my gosh, you guys, I just can't believe this is happening. Like, I can't believe there are people who like it, you know? I mean, I like it, but we're all different cups of tea, so yeah, I just wanted to put that in there. Let me share with you the other plushies, and then we'll be closing out this vlog, and then I'll be working next week even harder. This was really just like a pattern creation week, finally crocheting, and obviously last night I stayed up really late and I did the eyeballs pattern. This is number 2 pattern. I know I just shared him with you. So Naruto, Ninja Boy coming soon. I worked on this pattern for my friend Melly Inspired Crochet. This is her free joy pattern on her Instagram right now, and then I used it to make sadness. Don't look at her hairdo, okay? Just let's not talk about it. But they're super cute and people know what they are. So I did ask my siblings and they knew exactly who they were. So I didn't have my hand painted eyes yet, but I still think the embroidery is so sweet on these ones. So if you want a free emotion pattern, go check Melly's page out. She's gonna be doing all the emotions. Plushies I've crocheted and Paisley's live. I'm working through my orders, and soon I'm going to be printing my first shipping label since the flood, and I'm very grateful that we're at that stage right now. I don't even know if I shared with you how many of these I ended up printing, but I am really working on having this because I want to offer it to you guys, because I realized I needed one and you guys might need one too for like an affordable price. I'm going to be making them in different colors. This is just the color of filament I had in my printer already, but I plan on making some pretty colors, some neutrals. So if there's like a neutral girly or like pink girlies. So these are all the prototypes, so I didn't like how any of these came out necessarily. There's these. This is the one that I like, but my engraving is all messed up. I'm not gonna be engraving them, I'm gonna be resining my logo on them, I believe. All these. So these are all the prototypes that I have made the past couple days just to really perfect this. And let me just say one more time, the programming is not easy, so props to you if you design 3D prints and if you are geeky and do software and stuff. Like, that is such a talent, and I'm definitely trying to get my grip on it with like producing these, but this is such like a simple project, and some people make some beautiful artwork on there, so it's definitely an art form that I am not skilled in yet. If you enjoy crochet content, hit the subscribe button and watch me next week, and we'll just be continuing this roll of crocheting and painting and having a good time. Hopefully I'll be doing some Amy sticks next week, so that should be coming, and I should be able to fulfill some Amy stick orders, so stay tuned. I'll see you next week. Bye!